Hello everyone, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, Yeehaw, and I've actually been waiting for a game like this. We are spectating a top-ranked Absol player. This is a Pokemon that I am not great with, not super, not only proficient, but also familiar with. I play Absol probably the least out of the entire roster, one of the least out of the entire roster, so I'm really excited to watch this master rank gameplay from a top-ranked Absol. They are heading into the top lane, actually, which is really cool to see. We're going to see a laning Absol with this Eevee. This is going to be pretty fun. Heading to the top, looks like they're going for an early steal. Lucario's dashing across the middle, looking for a score. And look at how fast. Wow. Okay, this is just... I have to stop here to talk about some of these cool moves. This is really awesome. So, Absol uses its feint and then its slash, jumps to that Apom, realizes it can't take it out right away, but what it can do is score really quickly while its abilities are on cooldown and then come back to it. Just, you know, taking that extra second to think, oh yeah, well, not taking an extra second, but having that muscle memory, I guess I should say, to realize that you are wasting time if you're not scoring right there. Just a really cool move. Back to taking this Mon right here, scoring again. And now running from this Squirtle and trying to get away from this Lucario. This Lucario is going to score right in their face, obviously. Grabbing a berry. Back to the fight. This is actually a good fight for Eevee and Absol right here. If they can chase this Lucario down, he is in a lot of trouble. And he dashes out. They back up. And now it is just waiting to see what they do before the 9-minute mark. Eevee is going to get the 9-minute core fish. Reasonably so. If that Eevee becomes Sylveon, it becomes so incredibly powerful here. And Absol just going to take a little hit on it as well. And now we're heading into the center here for the 850 Bs. Bs are up. We have Greninja and we have Sylveon with Hyper Voice. Tons of damage coming out, and we can see in the bottom lane, just so we can see what's going on down there, we have Zeraora, Eldegoss, and Ivysaur pushing back the purple team's Squirtle and Crustle. It looks like Squirtle and Crustle have been held back pretty far. They're both only level 3. Neither of them evolved. So top lane doing well, and we also have the jungler here. Bottom lane needing some help. And let's see what this Absol ends up doing. Heading down. It looks like now maybe that Sylveon is level 4. Absol is going to take jungle. I wonder if it rotates to bottom lane at this point. Looks like it's coming back up. Oh, this is a KO here if it can get it. There we go. Is it a double? Oh, so close to being a double KO right there. But a great KO for that Absol. Really, really nice. Taking out that Lucario there. Grabbing another berry, just getting ready here. The question is, does this Absol rotate early or does it stay in top lane when top lane is contested by 2 people here? We actually have an interesting moment here. We have the Crustle jungling inside the enemy jungle. They must know that because Zeraora is down there, that means that that jungle is open for Crustle. That's a pretty fun move. Back to Absol here. Heading back to the goal. We're at 8 minutes here. And just something to note is not a lot's happening at 8 minutes. So the question is, how long do they stay in lane? Do they stay for the 720 Bs? We have 3 top right now, and they take out Sylveon in a big way. Crush it very fast. This Absol now taking out that core fish. And after all that scoring in the top lane, we have to wonder, does everyone head bottom lane? Does anyone stay top for Orange team? I could see a full team rotating here. I also could see Lucario staying top solo. We have Crustle trying to score in that top lane. And we have 4 orange bot, 3 purple bot, and this Crustle is here by themselves. Ooh, this is an interesting move here. And as we're looking at this, you know, team fight in the bottom lane here, I guess they're all pretty low. But man, everyone's low. I'm just worried here for purple team. However, that Greninja could be in a position to get a couple big KOs here. All right, let's see. We've got the Stealth Rocks coming down. Absol staying top with this Crustle here, waiting for the 720 Bs. Well, they're not doing too much with them. Backing out because they realized that extreme speed was going to take them down. It did take them down. Interesting move from that Absol. So obviously hindsight's 2020, but now I'm thinking, well, man, it would have been so much more beneficial for that Absol to have rotated bottom. Then again, maybe they think they're not as useful in the team fight, and they're a lot more useful in sort of in a more assassin-y ganking role. Absol knows that this Lucario is coming down, and that Lucario steals that jungle from Absol as Lucario heads to bottom. We have Greninja coming here to try to stop it, but that Lucario with extreme speed just dominating everyone right there, almost wiping out Absol, taking out Greninja, and now the team has to retreat. The Dreadnaw easily taken by Orange Team in that moment. Big play for Orange Team for sure. All right. Absol making its way through the top lane here. Just getting this experience. It needs this experience, obviously. Everyone needs to level up. We have 3 orange kind of near the bottom lane. Venusaur is running through jungle, trying to jungle here. And that's a nice moment for Absol, but you're going up against a Venusaur. You know, 2 levels higher. That Venusaur is really strong. And Absol now in the jungle, just kind of waiting. Looking for some farm, maybe making its way towards bottom lane for a goal here. Let's see. Nope, heading towards the center. We've got a Sucker Punch Absol here. Very fun to see a Sucker Punch Absol. Absol now heading down to this bottom lane here. They see that Vespiquen Combies are up. They're looking to take this out. They need this experience here. Can Absol and Sylveon get it, or is it stolen? We have... Ooh. What? That wasn't a wild charge, was it? That was just a spark that I saw from that Zeraora. Wild charge would have lasted a lot longer. And now we have Absol heading up through the middle. We have Greninja top lane fighting this Lucario with Blastoise. I mean, Lucario is pretty good, but it's hard to fight off multiple people. Absol heading back up through the top lane. Top lane goal getting taken out by Crustle and just kind of farming at this point. Bottom goal, by the way, as we could see, Orange Team completely taking over this bottom goal in this bottom lane, taking the experience down here. Ooh, this is a tough match for Purple Team right now. Really tough. Let's see what this Absol can do. Obviously, Absol has its Unite now. Looking around, finds Zeraora. The team is now kind of in this weird spot where they have to mobilize very soon here for Dreadnaw. We're watching Absol here fight off. He's fighting 3 people. Here comes a Unite, but I mean... That was just to save, you know, Absol's skin. And we do have a Wild Charge Zeraora on our hands. I wasn't wrong. We have a Wild Charge Zeraora. This is so fun to see. Absol coming back down to the bottom lane, looking for, hopefully, some KOs so it can help its team secure this Dreadnaw. Not bad. Not... Ooh, and a Unite move from Zeraora. Just melting away Purple Team. We've got Crustle in the top lane taking Rotom solo. And then we have Blastoise here in the bottom lane. Can't do anything about it. Crustle should be able to get this Rotom, no problem. There comes the fluffy tail near the end of Rotom's life. Bye, Rotom. Enemy Blastoise can't get there in time. And Crustle will make it home. Oh! Actually going to fight around for a little bit. Let's take a look at Absol again. Just getting some experience here. Just farming up. So Purple Team is behind right now. They're behind in points. They're behind in experience. What they need right now is a lot of XP, and that's what they're going for. You can see the enemy Eldegoss here running an experience share and staying mostly bottom lane so it could watch that goal. But it looks like it actually just peeled away while Absol comes down for a score here. Not a huge score. Oh, never mind. It was 40. My mistake. I looked at the points that had already scored. It had 40. So that Eldegoss staying there is actually a great call for that team. The Eldegoss getting the experience from the experience share, being the lowest leveled person on the team or tied with it. And it could stay in bottom lane while the rest of its team farms up. Absol now, honestly, in a tough spot here. Level 10 Absol. Needs some experience, needs to start taking some people out here. We have another Unite coming in from Absol. This could be a definite KO for this Blastoise. Even though we have Blastoise's Unite, that Blastoise is gone. Really odd Unite from the purple Blastoise. That feels like unnecessary, but it is what happened. All right, we have a bottom goal gone. Finally, some traction for this Purple Team. Obviously, Crustle doing Crustle things. Already has 90 points scored for the team. So taking that goal and Crustle being just a monster doing what it does, Crustle has scored a ton of points this game, not being present in some of these bigger team fights. And now we're seeing the levels are getting a little bit closer together for the teams here. Absol getting up to level 12. We have 13 and 13 and 13 for Zeraora, Lucario, and Venusaur on the enemy team. And now we have a fight here at Dread. Wow! Just getting rid of that Venusaur. See you later, buddy. Dread's getting fought over. We have Zeraora waiting in the bush with its wild charge. The question is, who does Zeraora use it on? That spark coming out, that wild charge coming out, tons of damage coming down, and Absol is melted away. Greninja nowhere near the fight. Sylveon taken out. We have 2 down for the purple team. They are chasing this Blastoise. Boy, it does not look good for purple right now. We do have another score, or a few scores, for Crustle, but Crustle can't do too much here. We have the orange team just completely collapsing on Zapdos right now. We have Greninja, I believe, looking for a steal in this moment. It's really one of its only options here, and they are not able to get it. Tough game for purple team. That is a win for orange. You're not going to get out of that one. Woof. Tough game, but a big win for the orange team here. Right now, I mean, Crustle just scoring some points. But that game is over. And, you know, they were split a lot of the game. Sometimes being split is really beneficial, but other times, I mean, you really need to be with your team to make something happen, you know? And unfortunately, splitting like that, they would need a miracle to come back from this. They need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of points. They need to win a 5-person team fight. So this is definitely over. Match is over. I'm going to even speed it up. We're going to watch 2x. We're going to watch a fast Crustle on 2x. Look at him go. Final Fantasy music. It feels so fast. There goes Crustle. Absol fighting down here in the bottom lane. Fighting, doing its best, but this match is very much over. Big win for orange team, and unfortunately, I wanted to see some really cool plays out of that Absol, but it had some fun stuff early on, especially being in lane, but got shut down pretty quickly there inside that game. Orange team with a big win. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.